Well, interestingly enough, I think people think after the first season that we've had, which was so unexpected and nuts, people think we're going to get bigger and bigger and trying to be crazier. Actually, I think we're doing it in a different direction. And a lot of that is because of the people that you see appear. I think the characters pop so much that, like, you know, I want to see a whole episode of Britney. I want to see more about Artie and Tina. The second season is designed, I think, to be a little bit more intimate, and I think it's just from feedback, really, feedback from the fans, that they want more of the people that they've grown to love. Huckleberry! So yeah, I think that's one thing we're going to do, a couple tribute episodes like we did last year. And I think we're probably going to do maybe 5 music numbers an episode on average as opposed to 8, because that got a little much. I just think people love, you know, what I found is that people love the characters so much that they wanted to spend more time with them, so we listened, and that's what we're going to do.
The Britney episode, are you doing a Britney Spears episode too?
We are doing a Britney Spears episode called Britney. That we're doing it in a very funny way. I mean, one of my favorite things last year was Matt Morrison was asked on the red carpet, and he said, "I hope we're not doing Britney," or "I don't want to do Britney." So the entire episode is Mr. Shue saying, "I don't want to do Britney, I don't want to do Britney." And the way the cast is getting this episode tomorrow, actually, it's hot off the presses. But we're doing it in a really fun, hallucinogenic way.
That sounds about right. That sounds about right for you. And you guys also have the post-Super Bowl slot. After Super Bowl this year, Glee will be on. Can you tease anything about what you're planning for that? Because that's a lot of eyes will be on Glee.
Nothing says Super Bowl to me like Glee.
Other like jazz hands and
Liza Minnelli. We're in negotiation with to do a really big tribute episode, but we haven't closed it, so I can't say. Yeah, but it'll be something big. No football.
I think any song they give us, we would love to sing. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
The fun thing is, like, they give us songs like, I never thought I'd be doing, like, I Could Tina Turner. Like, you know, you do stuff that you're like, how in the world? And then by the end of the week, you've done it, and millions of people are going to see it. So that's the fun thing.
Yeah.
I want to do the Time Warp.
Designed as something that was going to be dealt with in many episodes, actually. So I'm glad that you brought that up because I wanted to talk about it. I don't look at that as creepy behavior. I look at it as a character who is in search of love and makes mistakes, as we all do. But yeah, we are going to sort of revisit that, and we're revisiting it early on in the season. Because I have always loved the Mike O'Malley, Kurt, Finn triangle as, you know, men talking about their issues. And I think that one of the great joys of the show is that it gives us a platform to talk about stuff that people haven't really discussed on television, so we will be doing that.
Well, we love it. Are you talking about Santini? No, I think it's amazing, and it's something that I don't think that either of us expected to happen. We were just having fun together, just hang out and have fun. Yeah, literally, and the camera's rolling, we just hang out. And so,
we're actually writing an episode where we're debating whether they should kiss, so.
Just wants to make you scream, that's why he just wants to make everyone scream. Yeah, no, but I don't know. I love it, and she's great to work with, and so I'm really excited that the fans took well to that and latched on. What do you think, Brittany?
I agree with that. I don't know.
even in the scenes, like it's just literally her and I together, like making each other laugh. So it's either like on camera, or off camera. Like I don't know. I'm glad that we like have such a fan base because we're best friends in real life. So we make out all the time. We make out all the time. Let's just get it out there.
Again, way to play to the crowd.
I think the best thing is meeting the fans and doing stuff like this for us because we do work in such a Glee bubble, like we always say, and when we get out here and we get to see you guys and hear your feedback, it kind of gives us a little bit of a brush when we get back to work. It makes us work a little bit harder, and the traveling is nice too.
What about singing for the President of the United States?
That was
Is there any nerves? Did you guys have any nerves during that? Were you nervous at all?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
we get nervous all the time.
It was like stage at the end of the lawn, and it's like, Michelle would rock her up there.
Who was scarier, the president or Oprah?
We weren't allowed to bring cameras or anything into the
Everybody was
building.
much more nervous about Oprah than the president, which was fascinating.
Oh gosh, where do I begin? I had no idea who Mark Jacobs was until we shot the pilot. I don't care for 10-inch heels. And I think I am just a huge, huge nerd. And I feel very much at home. Thank you. So I think Chris is just a huge. I was talking to myself in third person. I'm a little crazy. I think I'm just a huge, huge nerd, and I'm very awkward. And Kurt is just, he just thinks he's superior to everyone around him, and what's not to like about that? But I kind of wanted to go back onto the other question the gentleman said about Kurt not apologizing to Corey, because he did get a lot of slack for that, and I just have to say Kurt is living in an environment that every day he's told he's not supposed to be who he is, and I think when he finally found some light at the end of the tunnel, he really put everything he could to try to get that happiness. So I think people should give him a little bit more credit than they do.
Amber hates when I crack my jaw.
I'm the worst.
I'm the worst.
Amber videotaped me on the treadmill and put it on Twitter.
Any more about Amber?
Amber goes like this. Wait, she does this.
This is Corey's biggest pet peeve.
This is Corey's biggest pet peeve, what I do. He hates
All the girls get around him, like Jada and Leah and Amber, and just do that. And he's like, ah!
We have little ways, yes.
All right, next question.
Hey panel, I was wondering which of you were actually in a Glee club in high school?
I think I was the only one. I was in Glee Club.
I think Mr. Murphy was also in a Glee
I
club.
was.
And Ian too, right?
Ian and I and Jenna, I think. And wasn't Leah something? No? She was on Broadway. Straight from the delivery room to Les Mis.
What were your Glee clubs? What was your Glee clubs at Broadway?
I'm actually on videotapes. We were called the Madrigals and then in college the Singing Hoosiers, and somebody has videotaped of me doing a Cats medley. And I live in fear every day when it raises its head. They actually will. We're writing an episode that I really like, which is we find out that Tina has fallen out of love with Artie and in love with Mike.